Okay, great. So finally, we got together for talking about the friendship DAO. The DAO is significantly the other acronym from the Web3, like a decentralized autonomous organization. But so we are not so much kind of a shout out that we are Web3 blockchain, but this is we found that really this is really useful to make what we like to do. So that's gonna what our talking point later. Okay, so firstly, so I would like you guys to introduce yourself. So please from Yuto.
So, good morning, everyone. I'm Yuto. I'm a musician. I'm a producer. I have my band called The Fin. It's been 10 years I'm in this industry as a professional musician, full-time musician.
Thank you. Nobuyuki.
Hello, I'm Nobuyuki. I'm an artist and a guitarist of the instrumental rock band called Light. We have been acting for 20 years as a band. So, largest fan base in the US, and we several tour in Asia and Europe too. Light is categorized with math rock genre.
Mathematics rocks, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's kind of niche genre, small genre, but there are passionate fans all over the world. So this is why the reason why I keep playing the band and join this project as an artist and working globally. And I want to support artists such as Simpler Station through this project. Thank you.
Thank you, Priya.
Hi, everyone. My name is Priya. I am the founder and CEO of Gig Life Pro, which is a platform that we built for music industry professionals and creators to empower them to grow their business through networking and educational opportunities.
Thank you. And also I'm Taka based in Tokyo, Japan. And also I'm used to work at the Universal Music Japan as a head of digital, but I launched my own company 8 years ago for music tech consulting companies. And I've been working with some big labels, management companies, and also the global startup tech companies. But now I'm currently wearing many hats, like I'm a board of director of the Just Luck, which is the biggest CMO in Japan, and also the advisor for Music Managers Association in Japan. And then also I'm a advisory board member of the South by Southwest pitch, the offshore pitch event of the South by. So yeah, I'm connecting the dots to the global, local, and innovation and the traditional. Okay, great. So yeah, so before getting to our friendship and friendship DAO, so I would like to also hear about what is the Gig Life Pro and what do you do?
Thanks, Taka. So, as I mentioned, a big part of what we do is we built a platform. So the platform is essentially like a LinkedIn meets Masterclass for the music industry. It is exclusively for the music industry, as in we vet every single person who joins, but it is inclusive of the music industry. We found a lot of platforms that are available to our industry are very niched and tailored to certain sectors of the industry, whether you're a booker trying to find venues or you're artists trying to do collaborations. And we really wanted to create a community that was inclusive of everybody in the industry to really showcase that there is an entire ecosystem that exists in the music industry. There are accountants, lawyers, stage managers. There's, countless jobs available and countless people in need. And we really wanted to bring everybody together in one place.
Wow, that's amazing. So, but that's why I really keen to have Priya to this panel because what the Gig Life Pro is also one of our great reference. And so we say in Japanese like a senpai, which is the great man above us. So, and then so this is really the Friendship DAO is really creating the similar, but also the really unique the community platform. But what is a friendship? So Friendship DAO is the new the branch, the new functionalities of the friendships. So friendship is in single words label service, but friendship is the label service is based in Japan. Is a label service for curated independent Japanese artists. So, and then, so this is really the friendship. So friendship is the label service for curated independent Japanese artists. So, I think the TuneCore is really open for everyone to distribute their music to the global basis. And so for example, like the Orchard in groups are really working with bigger the management or the artist who own the rights. But the friendship is really heavily curated. Artists are really in our platform by the curators. The curators are formed up with the artists, creators, and also the media person and the influencers. So they curate who should be fitting to the friendship as a label service to help them. And then the friendship is not only for the distributed music, so they are helping the artists to the booking to those kind of festival, Japanese and the global. And then also that they help to promote the magazine and also the other traditional media and also the creative services. So that is a really kind of a unique point of the friendship as a label service. Yuto, so you were the curator for the friendship.
Yes.
So, and then your point of view, so what is also the other uniqueness of the friendship?
Yeah, as an artist, nowadays it's really difficult to cut through because there are so many music every week. So we have this bar set by curators. We select music. That's why we have good lineup. And that's why we have great connection with Spotify, Apple Music. And yeah, like I use Friendship for release too. And every time I release music, I get really good playlists, like around Asia, especially in Japan. So yeah, I think it's really great for artists, and not only just like distribution service, like it supports artists really well. So yeah.
Yeah, I don't really see any kind of specific genre heavy or the kind of the style heavy, but I see the good kind of a taste in that platform.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's a no boys group, a no girls group, and a no idol. So what makes some kind of a taste or who made a taste in the friendship?
So basically, we have like 15 to 20 curators, and they have, they are big music fans, so they have great taste. So that's why we have great music. Yeah.
Okay, and then so on top of that, and then also the try to the expand their careers and also the network and also their the music to the global basis. So we discussed. So we need more like a new type of the platform. We help them. So that is why we launched the Friendship DAO. That is logo is the next page. Thank you, Friendship DAO. So as I mentioned, so DAO is from the Web3 idea. So ultimately, so DAO's the concept is really see that it's really fascinating and it's really amazing. But we are really carefully building for more like open to the ordinary artists or normal Japanese independent artists for them to easy get in. So and then so next page, maybe to put the video on. And what is a Friendship DAO?
Friendship DAO, a space where the future of music will be born. This future might be waiting for you. You, who have now a membership NFT. What unfolds before your eyes is the world of Friendship DAO. In this world, after music works are created, the connection with them becomes visible. By they, we mean the artists, producers, curators, designers, filmmakers, promoters, supporters, and everyone else involved in the music industry. It is a world of equal spotlight. For example, what happens when a music work is appraised? A promoter can make an offer, a curator may pick up the song, or a collaboration can start with another artist who gets interested in the sound. If you look at things from a different angle, just by following connections from the work you like, you can make many interesting encounters, such as a production start. It will become possible for music supporters to assist artists in an unprecedented way by launching projects for them. And they can also motivate each other by exchanging rewards for their activities. Friendship DAO is an accelerator of new encounters and connections that involves the whole world. A new future could come where unique creative activities can be born and where artists can more easily make a living from their music. This is the future that Friendship DAO is aiming at for music.
Thank you. Nobuyuki, so also can you add more information about the Friendship DAO?
Okay. And Friendship DAO is a platform connects all the stakeholders in the music industry, like artists and creators, influencers, and booking agent and listeners, and directly across the borders to collaboration and enable better music production. Yeah, and the important thing is that the platform is artist first and designed as a support tool to enable sustainable activities for artists. And so the environment for delivering works has changed, like from CD-era to subscription. So I'm from CD-era, so there are like artists like us must adapt various things, like pitching their songs on this platform and making good music and with yeah, and so there's lots of things to do. So I believe that this platform helps. It works for the artists, which is activities better. And yes, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So yeah, so this is what we building right now, and I think the platform will be the finished perhaps end of November or the early December, perhaps end of the year. And yeah, who knows? Really, our dev team is really keen to build. But also, so this opportunity is I would like to the leverage is also to really make appealing to the Asian creator community and industry people. So I would like to also move on to the the capture what is the state of the independent artist community in Asia, across Asia, and what would work. So and next question and for the Priya. So what is the state of an independent artist across Asia and maybe releasing and the marketing or the touring? It's, of course, it's really fragmented in the country by country, but what's your top of the view?
Yeah, absolutely. So prior to running Gig Life Pro full-time 2 years ago, I was actually running the Orchard for Asia. So I have a lot of direct experience working with a broad range of independent artists from all across the region. In the last 10 years, and especially in the last couple of years, you see even more distributors of independent content coming into the market, being created within the market, and that all really signals that there's a lot of great talent here, right, that are looking to break out. The other really exciting thing that we've seen in the last 5 years is, you know, obviously Asia, we've been telling everybody Asia is not one place, it's fragmented into different markets, but actually for the first time ever, it really feels like we have come together as Asians. You know, there's a lot of celebration, especially globally, for all things Asian, right? So, you know, if it's a Malaysian artist or a Filipino or a Japanese artist, I feel like all of Asia is celebrating that when they see them on a global stage, like Coachella, for example.
Yeah, that'd be really fantastic. And also that I saw the really more Japanese artists, also the touring, also the acting in the festival, like in Korea and
Absolutely.
China. Yeah,
Like,
that is really
never before.
happening, and yeah, never before.
And vice versa, you know, before like markets that were traditionally incredibly insular, right? Like Japan was, you know, India, like all these markets were very, very domestic content. Now we find Southeast Asian artists being playlisted on Spotify and Apple Japan and playing in festivals there and vice versa. So it's
Right.
a really nice kind of exchange that's happening.
So Yuto, also the band, the thing, also the touring in Asia and also the other regions. So what is your view on the current status of the independent artists across Asia?
Yeah, it's been surprising to me because I started my band 10 years ago, and I upload my music on SoundCloud, and then I got so many emails, like from all over the world. and that's how we started touring. And first time I went to China, I just played in front of like 100 people, but now like we have like 2,000, 3,000 people, and every time we go, like they have great big festivals in Taiwan, Thailand too. So yeah, it's been surprising that like Asian, music industry is going really like exploding. Yeah, it's great.
Great. Nobuyuki, do you have any kind of view on the touring, releasing in Asia?
Yeah, for artists in Asia and lower, short distance, like between Asian countries, shorter than European and America. So it makes it easier to do a tour and promote their works and build a fan bases. So yeah, and yes.
Okay, thank you. And yeah, I think this is kind of a word that has been kind of more like a small, make small, and more like an openness for like maybe perhaps Gen Z, Gen Alpha, are like more like open for the multi-language or the different language. So yeah, this is really interesting move. And then also the next question is, I think also the really, which means really there is a more bigger community in artists and industry people or the festival promoter or something like that. And how community is really important for the building a career for the independent artists or the make a collaboration. And then, so yeah, perhaps also the Give Life Pro already have some kind of the case study or some kind of a good the knowledge for that.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, with direct access to distribution and all these great tools that people have to create content more affordably and easily, the flip side is that our industry has exploded in size, right? Like if anybody can be an artist, anybody can be a manager, publisher, etc. So that's sort of like where we need to find communities even more. Because when you go to an event with 5,000 people, it's really scary, right? Versus going to something with like 500 or 50 people. So, our platform was built to scale. Like we try to create resources and opportunities that can help a lot of people. But a lot of our events are very small and very curated, right? So we host weekly online networking events where about anywhere from 6 to max like 18 people, members from all over the world come together and share ideas and share thoughts. I mean, there have been countless collaborations that have come out of this, both creative and professional, whether it's like getting speaking opportunities in places, even in Europe, or doing management deals, for artists from Singapore into India. Our very own community manager, Ahika, is also an artist. And prior to being our community manager, she's been a member for over a year, and she managed to find creatives and professionals to work with and released and promoted her own music through the platform. So, when she came to be our community manager, I was like, wow, you've probably used this platform more thoroughly and more effectively than I ever could. So it's really exciting, like to see all of these different people coming together and creating and sharing ideas.
Yeah. Maybe let me expand more like a topic of the community manager, because the community manager is a new role maybe should be the new role in the music industry. So where some kind of a Western artists to experiment in Discord, right? And then also the platform like a Give Life Pro and also the FRIENDSHIP DAO, so it's going to be having the role of the community manager. So what if you describe the job description about the community manager? What is that?
Yeah, good question. I mean, it's a really broad job because the community manager, we've got like 3 pillars in our business. There's the growth, which, is all about the platform and scaling the platform. There's partnerships, which I run, which is a lot of curation and events and things like that. And then there's the content, right, which is a lot of what makes up the platform and a lot of the education and a lot of featuring and exposure. And the community manager sits in the middle of all of that, right? Because they are interfacing with our members, the growth side. They are telling our content team what's happening with our members to produce the content. And they're also sharing both ways the different partnership opportunities that we have, both for people wanting to partner with us, and also the events that we're creating as a result that our members can benefit from. So, I mean, at the end of the day, the most important criteria is that the community manager loves the community and really knows how to engage with it.
Great,
you know?
great. So Yuto, so also when you look back at when you have been building a career, and also in the perspective of the community or the collaboration, so how the community or the collaboration helps you to build a career?
Yeah, so as a musician, it's really easy to connect with other musicians. You know, like musician, it's really easy to talk, and then we have lots to share, and we can just make music together. But being a musician, it's really lonely sometimes, and making music, and then you have great music, but you know, what do you do next? And you don't know. So it's really important to have like support, like professionals, like, you know, community manager and tour manager, you know, and then like you can, you know, produce music, you can deliver your music to the world, and yeah, that's really important.
Nobuyuki, what's your view on this topic, collaboration, community?
And community is important for expanding each fan bases. Like, and in my other project, Fake Creators, we successfully collaborated with a Chinese male singer, and we create a new piece together, and we invited her to perform in Japan, and which helped expand our reach fan bases. Yeah.
Great, great. Okay, so so maybe time is gonna be running up, so I'm gonna move on to the last topic: how Asian independent artists have more opportunity in the global market. Of course, obviously, so all of the Asian artists should have more like a global opportunity to break in other markets beyond Asia. And so, what is your view, Priya, for how we can break the barrier?
Yeah, sure. So, you know, as you mentioned, you know, technology has helped a lot. Language barriers are not that big of an issue anymore, also because of technology, like translation. I know it's not the best in markets like Japan, but, you know, it's enough to at least understand. And I think the beautiful thing now that's happening also is people are embracing the difference and creating exciting new content around it, like translated lyric videos and things like that, right? The other thing is that now that platforms are truly mostly global, it means that everybody has the same access to at least getting their content on them, you know, like YouTube and Spotify and a lot of the other platforms that are mentioned. And I think from there, you really can kind of see and track where your fan bases are going. Like a lot of people say like, oh, you know, it seems really difficult to get into Asia. You know, I don't know how to go into Asia. And I'm like, are you on all the global streaming platforms? If so, you're already there. And vice versa, right? Like if you're an Asian artist and you're like, I want to get into Europe, I want to get into America, look at your data. You're probably already there to some extent.
Right.
Right?
Okay, great, great. Okay, so the Yuto, how Asian act have more like opportunity beyond Asia.
Yeah, I've seen lots of like new artists from Asia, like China, Taiwan, Thailand, Malaysia, Singapore, of course, and I noticed that there are so many talented artists. So hopefully, like maybe next 10 years, we're gonna have more and more like talented musicians and great music in the industry, and it's really important to have like this support to spread the new scene to the world, to the listeners. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, so yeah, definitely. So Friendship DAO is formed by really various types of the members. Like as I said, I'm from the music business side, and also the Yuto and the Nobuyuki has been also the member to build up together. And then also the tech side and also the other entertainment side is really the fascinating mix of the member to building. Definitely, so we've been working more like almost 2.5 years, but yeah, it's really the great the opportunity for that. And then, so Nobuyuki, so what's your view on the various type of the mix of the people building together? And then also that you already have touring in Europe, so what's your experience on that?
And in the EU, sorry.
Yeah, in the European market, and also how the Asian
Oh, okay.
artists make it.
So the artists in Asia aim to expanding their activity globally. So the important thing is that connecting with the international booking agent, the opportunities get hooked up by them is quite rare. So cold message from direct approach is possible, of course, but cold message from strangers often get ignored. But friendship DAO, joining a community makes their activities and the connection visible through the blockchain, and it makes it easier to understand who the artist is, like, and making a direct approach is easier, and yeah.
Okay, great. So yeah, Friendship DAO it will be the center of the Japanese independent artist community, and also that we're going to be welcome all type of the people like Gig Life Pro, but also I'm really keen to have some collaboration with the Gig Life Pro. So what's your view on the potential opportunity for both of us?
Honestly, I think that there is a lot of opportunity because that is exactly what we do. We bring artists together with industry professionals who can inform them and assist them and connect them to opportunities, right? One of my favorite things to say is no market is difficult, it's just different, right? So what we try to do is help people understand differences, and then it is no longer difficult. It becomes something that you can actually navigate and decide to work towards and really conquer.
Great. And then so in the kind of a new future, so what's the Gig Life Pro? It'll be what's going to come in?
Absolutely. So we have a subscription platform. We've got 3 different tiers: free, premium, and all access. We do a lot of events. So we had a mixer here last Sunday. We're going to be at other conferences around the region, through the year, around the world. We had our first London mixer earlier this year, which was really exciting. We're going to be back in Thailand at Maharasop Festival at the end of November, doing a big event there as well. Our platform, there is a public-facing side as well that has a lot of great content for anybody who wants to check it out. Ahika and I are here as well if you would like to learn more. We have a promo code, so come and talk to us.
Okay, great. Okay, so Yuto, can you give us a kind of final words or the thoughts on the future of the Friendship DAO?
So we want to connect more people, and we want to connect musicians and people, everyone in the industry, and to deliver great music to the world. So yeah, we keep doing that effort, and hopefully it will work.
Okay, great. So yeah, our website is friendshipdao.xyz, and you can check out in our website, and also we have a LinkedIn page by the Friendship DAO, so that you can follow us. And of course, also we were gonna be around, so please catch me and the exchange email or the LinkedIn, also the Let's Connect, and for further information. Okay, thank you so much, and for the panel, thank you everyone for coming.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you
So much.